Hi there, beautiful people. Welcome to Pink Amazon Therapy. My name is Eunice Mukimba. This is a fun, exciting channel. So if this is your first time here, click the subscribe button and click the notification bell so that every single time I track a new video, you're aware. Okay? So like the topic suggests, how do we cover ourselves, protect ourselves from toxic people? How do we stop them from influencing our lives? Yeah. So if you're new here, I talk about mental health a lot. This tiny little corner on YouTube is basically me just discussing mental health issues and educational content and positive content and just all around beautiful content. Okay. But if you've been here often, I'm always talking about toxic people. What is toxicity? What is this? How can we stop toxicity? Right? How can we heal from toxicity? Right? But I thought, okay, how can we be immune to toxic people? Because unfortunately, they're everywhere. Okay? They're everywhere. To be honest, they're our bosses, they're our parents, they're our siblings, they're our friends, they're everywhere. Okay? It's hard not to meet a toxic person because a lot of people have been hurt, and we know hurt people. So how can we protect ourselves? Okay, so I came up with a list. Okay, a little bit of information, a little bit of things that now that I know, I feel where I'm at. I'm a pretty healed person. It's a journey. You keep getting healed and you keep knowing what's good for yourself. And I feel like I definitely am an educated empath, so that's something that also allows us to be able to be like the worst enemy to a toxic person, to somebody who has all these unhealed properties. Okay, so yeah, how do you become resistant? How do you vaccinate? Okay, I'm really looking for the right words for this, but I'm sure I'll have come up with them by the time I write down the title. But yeah, that's basically what I want to talk about. So I've come up with a list of things that can make you resistant, characters that you can develop, techniques that you can pick up to make sure that the next toxic person or the toxic person in your life does not have such an ample effect on you, and you're able to keep yourself all shielded and protected from the toxicity, because sometimes these things can just make us even sick. Okay, so the first thing, and this is something that I really believe that should be taught in schools, it should be like 101. Okay, believing in yourself. Okay, having such a great self-value system such that nobody can convince you that your value system is wrong, that the way you're rationalizing is wrong. And having the right type of value system and instilling that in our children and instilling that in ourselves, can keep our kids from being the receptacles of toxicity for toxic people, right? And it can keep us from being recipients of toxic manipulation, of gaslighting, of all these things that are our effects of toxic people. Now here's the thing, once you know your value system, nobody else can school you on that. Okay, so once you know, you're good, you're set, you're ready to go. All right, so great value system. Okay, so the second thing I would think of when how to kind of prevent yourself from being so mesmerized or so confused and trying to understand, how did I get myself into this? Why am I in a toxic situation? How didn't I see this coming? Number two, learn to read the patterns in people. Okay, once somebody has done something to you or towards another person, they have shown you who they are, and it's human to want to believe in the best in everybody, and truth be told, most of us have good in us. Okay, but people do show us who exactly they are, and we just should believe them. So learn the patterns. Now I'm not saying you just go throwing everybody away who has done any type of mistake, okay, but now Once you've done this first thing, okay, I'm gonna take my time with you and I'm gonna watch you. Okay, I'm gonna see, is this a pattern? Is this something that you consistently do? Okay, and then I am going to believe that rather than the words that you keep telling me. I'm gonna believe the pattern of behavior. Okay, the third thing is stop being mesmerized by smart people. Stop being mesmerized by people's education. Stop being mesmerized by people's money. Stop being mesmerized by people's fame. Stop being mesmerized. We're in a society that we get so gaga for people with, you know, fame or money or success or, you know, education, or they're smart, or they're gurus, or they're all these things. Stop being mesmerized. Okay, a lot of us are smart. You are smart, you are important, and you're probably a lot smarter than this toxic person. And a lot of toxic people, especially narcissists, they clothe themselves in these things. They clothe themselves in fame, they clothe themselves in success, they clothe themselves in these things because they're hiding, they're charming. And we get mesmerized and we get so caught up, yeah, in all the glitz and glamour, and we get to forget to look at the person, to look at the actual person, to look at the insignificant little boy who is crying for attention every 5 minutes and always is this handsome stranger, you know, who's got charm, who's got money, who's got importance, and we get so mesmerized by it. So number 3, stop being mesmerized by these things. Okay, it's got to keep you resistant. Stop being too charmed. All right, now it's exciting to meet people with some of these things, okay, but that doesn't give them an exemption from the other responsibilities that we hold other people accountable to. So whether it's a pauper or a prince, treat them with the same lens. Okay, watch them. All right, so number 4, always take note of how people treat other people. Okay, and sana sana. Okay, commonly this is people who might be regarded as less than, because it's easy to be polite to, you know, our bosses, rich people, people who can get us to places, people, you know, but how do we treat the waiter? How do we treat the maid? How do we treat, you know, the cleaning lady, the person who is doing all the services to us, our mechanics, all these other people? How are they treating these people? Okay, and how they're treating those people, forget about how they're treating you at the beginning, yeah, before you get sucked in. Okay, watch that. All right, also watch, yeah, I think that could be number 5, watch how people speak about other people. Okay, because even you're going to be next. Yeah, if my first instinct, you know, let's say it's a relationship, a romantic relationship, okay, and I'm just like, you know what, yeah, my ex was also a narcissist, you know. It just seems like everybody was just so bad to this individual, yeah? Be sure you're next. Be sure you're next, because this person has just always been a victim their whole life, and that's just how they live their life, and they've never taken responsibility for anything in their lives. Now, I'm not saying that there are people with narcissistic exes and narcissistic parents and all those things, but listen, okay? Watch how people talk about other people. Watch how they talk about their friends. You know, they're like, hey, baby. Yeah, but then you see them with their friends, they're fine. Yeah? Yet they're giving you this information and they're telling you, listen, I don't like so and so. I don't, you know, this person is like this, is like that. But yet it's not matching up with how they treat these people. Okay? That's a warning sign. Okay, watch not only how they are treating the pauper or the person who they may think is less than, but also how they're speaking about the people. Okay, because they can treat people who they think they have an edgewise with, or somebody who could give them an edge somewhere. They may treat them nice, but for a very short period of time, because once they don't get what they want, the treatment changes. Okay, so watch how they speak about these people, right? Also importantly, set boundaries. Learn to set boundaries. My friends. No complete statement. You ever had that? And no is enough. I keep saying you don't have to explain to people why you're saying no. Yeah? Once in a while you may have to, okay, because you just can be like, no. But listen, no is a complete sentence. All right, set your boundaries and say, you know what, you cannot do this. So once you've learned how to set your boundaries, toxic people do not like boundaries. They do not like to respect boundaries, but they have to, because you have set them and you stick to them. So don't be a bit leeway with your boundaries, because once you do, they start being disregarded and it's a slippery slope, and you find yourself being manipulated and being treated horribly, and emotional abuse, or even sometimes even physical abuse, okay? Because this person is disregarding what you consider no. So no is a perfectly comfortable answer. All right, so learning to set boundaries, this is important. Teach your kids to set boundaries. Teach your kids that no is enough, and that's it. Teach them to how to tell you no. Okay, so once they've learned how to tell you no, they can learn how to tell the rest of the world no and not feel any guilt about it. Okay, so yeah, what else? So we've set our boundaries, and we've become more self-aware, and we have a sense of self, and we have self-belief. We have a great belief system, and basically I think that's it. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. If you have any more information, please comment section. I'd love to hear from you. If you're interested in a talk therapy session, contact me directly. I also have other services. I have sobriety coaching, and I also have life coaching. So at the end of the day, link below, you will get access to my WhatsApp, to a website that also helps you have easy access to virtual therapy sessions. Okay, so I love you guys, and God loves you a lot, insanely. Okay, so I'm excited. 2021 just began, and thank you for watching this video until the end, and God bless you so immensely. Okay, 2021, it's gonna be your year too. It's gonna be all our years. Okay, let's just affirm it. All right, let's believe in it. Let's just speak positivity into the light, into the environment, into the air, into the existence. Okay, God bless you. Bye.